Have you ever wondered why feral pigs are hunted in the United States? With up to 6 million animals, they are concentrated in southern states like Texas and Florida. These feral pigs move from forested and grassland areas into cornfields, causing serious damage. They destroy and trample corn plants, leaving entire fields in ruins. Hundreds of acres of cornfields have been destroyed, reducing yields and causing economic loss. The damage is estimated to be as much as $1.5 billion a year, making them one of the most dangerous animals in the United States. To prevent wild boars from causing harm. The US government has implemented humane prevention measures. It is a mobile hunting platform that allows you to directly watch wilds attack cornfields. Installed right in the field, the mobile hunting platform helps farmers have a panoramic and accurate view of wild boar activities. Thanks to that, they can quickly detect and chase away wild boars before they cause serious damage. Because wild boar hunting platforms only have the effect of repelling and cannot reduce the number, people have switched to using the method of installing traps to prevent wild boars more effectively. The installation process for the Jager Pro TM trap system is simple and can be completed by one person within 30 minutes. When set up, farmers will position the trap in a circle, then place the camera on a T-post and align it. Americans often choose areas near water sources, trails where wild boars often move, and near cornfields where they are most active. These locations increase the likelihood of them becoming trapped. They regularly adjust and test traps to ensure optimal effectiveness. Through careful preparation and the application of precise tactics, Americans have always succeeded in containing invasive populations, protecting crops, and reducing damage. Using a control panel mounted on a home wild boar surveillance camera saves hunters time in monitoring and managing wild boars. With this system, hunters can monitor the activity of the trap remotely via a mobile screen, instead of having to spend time going directly to the hunting area. In addition, you will need a 5-gallon bucket, corn yeast jelly, and fruit drinks.
It.
Let this mixture ferment for 3 to 4 days. Dig a 12 to 18 inch deep hole, pour the bait into the hole, and cover it with soil. Iron cage traps are a convenient tool in dealing with wild boars, thanks to their ability to be used multiple times, helping to save costs. With a durable design, the iron cage trap can be easily disassembled and moved to different areas depending on the movement of wild boars. This not only optimizes wildlife control, but also minimizes the time and effort required to set up traps at different points. When setting traps to hunt wild boar, Americans need to comply with specific permit requirements to ensure legality and effectiveness. They must apply for a hunting license from the State Wildlife Management Agency. Request information on installation location and type of trap used. Hunters need to prove that the trap was installed properly, does not pose a danger to other animals, and does not violate environmental protection regulations. However, to ensure sustainability and effective management of wild boar populations, authorities in the US stipulate that the number of wild boar that can be trapped is 5,000 to 10,000 per hunting season. The trap is designed with iron material, providing high durability and safety for hunters when wild boars become aggressive. The iron material helps hold wild boars securely and minimizes the risk that they may destroy the trap or cause injury to the hunter. However, hunters still need to keep a safe distance when approaching the trap. This is a humane measure during wild boar hunting in the US. This innovative method has helped effectively prevent wild boar attacks on cornfields, protect crops, and minimize damage. Thanks to the use of iron cage traps, corn productivity has improved, helping people increase economic income by up to 30%. Many researchers have proven that if corn bait is not used, the number of wild boars caught in traps can be reduced by up to 50%. Therefore, hunters need to carefully prepare important steps, including choosing the right bait and placing traps in strategic locations. The government requires people to strictly comply with regulations on collecting and handling wild boars to ensure efficiency and safety. Traps should not be left in place for wild boars for too long to minimize stress on wild boars. It is estimated that hunting and control has helped reduce the number of wild boars from 6 million to about 4 million within 2 years. Boars will be thoroughly inspected and processed to ensure that their meat meets safety standards before being offered to people. If you live in a state with a large population of wild boars, please comment below on how hunters handle wild boars. Comment number 1 if you agree with the American people's procedure for dealing with wild boars. Thank you for watching the entire video. Please watch the next video.
The beaver, an aquatic animal, is notorious for its environmental destructiveness. It primarily feeds on tree bark and surface vegetation, consuming about 10 to 20 pounds of food daily. They construct lodges beneath layers of mud and soil to live in during winter, weakening soil structure and causing land erosion. Moreover, they use their webbed front paws to scoop mud and stones, sharp claws to dig burrows and gather building materials, and their snouts to compress mud and stones into place. These traits enable them to create complex architectural structures made of branches, mud, and stones. These dams can obstruct water flow, leading to floods when water is unable to pass through. The increase in beaver populations, reaching about 200,000 in 2002, has raised concerns among residents. Their direct impact has transformed the landscape of North America, turning areas into marshes and disrupting ecosystems. If the beaver population continues to increase, it will pose serious consequences for the ecosystem. North American residents have used firearms combined with hunting dogs to control populations. Before hunting activities, hunters must ensure they meet all government regulations. Each hunter needs to meet health standards due to the predominantly marshy terrain, which complicates movement. It is recommended that hunters travel in groups of at least 3 for safety. Hunting licenses are valid for 1 year. These regulations not only benefit hunters but also help authorities control beaver populations across the region. To successfully bring down beavers, hunters must grasp their characteristics. Beavers typically live underwater and surface on land only for foraging or dam building, posing challenges in hunting as hunters must accurately pinpoint their locations based on surface signs or burrow entrances. In hunting licenses, it is not advisable to hunt beavers at night due to low light conditions, which can make hunting dangerous and the hunter's aim inaccurate. Beavers have dark-colored fur that blends into the surroundings at night, making them harder to detect. They are primarily active during the morning hours. At night, they often seek shelter in their lodges or remain submerged underwater. Especially when dealing with moving targets like beavers. Hunters use firearms like the Crosman Marauder .25 caliber, equipped with scopes for easier identification of beavers. This technique requires not only skill in approaching the target but also precise gun control. Hunters typically need at least 6 months of training to master these skills. For the convenience of hunting, each hunting group will be provided with transportation by the authorities. Hunters will have a new experience using boats. On large rivers, hunters must navigate strong currents caused by beaver activity. The boats can reach speeds of 35 miles per hour, allowing hunters to move quickly and reduce travel time. Setting traps for beavers is a meticulous and precise process that requires experienced hunters who understand the behavior of these animals. Firstly, the trapper needs to identify a suitable location, often pathways or waterways frequented by beavers. Then, they prepare the trap, usually a simple foothold trap placed so that both sides are easily accessible. Trappers must hone their skills in setting and triggering traps smoothly without harming the beaver. Concealing the trap is crucial, often done with grass or other natural materials to avoid alarming the prey. Trappers may place bait like fish or clams inside the trap to lure the beaver in. This process demands patience and careful observation to ensure safe and effective capture of beavers. The use of traps has significantly reduced the harmful impact of beavers. Effective trapping strategies have better controlled the beaver population, thereby safeguarding crucial areas from their destructive activities. Hunters have made special efforts in setting up and maintaining traps, employing professional techniques to combat this invasive species. Thanks to these efforts, the damage caused by beavers has been notably reduced, protecting the survival of plant species and biodiversity in the area. This is a clear example of successful management in dealing with harmful animal species through proper control measures and tight management. If you agree with this hunting activity, please comment number 1. Thank you for watching the entire video. Share this video for your family to have good luck. Please watch the next video.
So since these solutions have been effective in preventing the growth of colonies of some invasive species, do you believe in any other better solution? If so, please don't forget to share your comments and opinions down below. Plus, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support our channel with our upcoming videos. And lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well.